What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's been about a week. I've been trying to be more consistent with these uploads, like I keep saying. So I'll be uploading videos weekly on just a variety of different topics. Today is completely different from what I've been talking about. Something completely different from what I talked about before. So, from my perspective, I have a very unique perspective when it comes to fashion. When I first moved to the US, the state of streetwear was in the middle of this hype beasts, Supreme era, Bape era. Like if you remember being that time when people dressed for brand specifically, like I remember that time vividly because when I first moved to the US, my family didn't have any money, so I wasn't able to afford the stuff people wore. That era was terrible. That was a terrible era for fashion. Like I remember vividly like seeing people wear the shoes people would wear like just cause of the brand. Like Supreme, they would wear anything, bro. The most notorious piece of clothing people were wearing, that was the worst one in my opinion. The worst offender. That Supreme Louis Vuitton hoodie. That that hoodie, like it still gives me nightmares to this day, bro. Like I won't even lie. That hoodie is terrible. I don't know why people thought that looked good. It did not. No one. There's no way you thought that actually looked good. It looks like it was made like it's. It was like it looks like it's a knockoff. Like it looks fake. Like someone just because even the real ones, it looks like someone just saw that and like just copied it like out of memory. It doesn't look real. Like it literally it looks fake, man. So when I saw that, like I was like, why do people dress like this? Like off whites, like loud clothing. People just wanted to be as loud as possible. It was so amusing to me back then because like even though I couldn't participate in it, I was observing it, and to me it looked like a circus, right? And that was what was popular in streetwear back then. You can't convince me like people actually liked the way they dressed. People just dressed because they thought like people dressed for other people. They're just like, oh, you think, oh, I love your hoodie. Like that's a new Supreme hoodie that came out. Oh, your shoes. Those oh, they cost 300. They cost $400. Well, that's bro. I don't know why people dressed like that back then. I don't know what caused it. And the worst offender on YouTube was Blazenberry. That channel, bro. He still wears those Nike Air Max. It's 2022. He needs to let those shoes go. I know he spent 30K on those shoes, but he needs to let them go. Like seriously. I don't know why he's still wearing those shoes, but it's crazy. But like now, with the way the fashion game is going right now, I think since 2020, so like post pandemic, like after we were coming back to school in 2020 and everything like that, I feel like TikTok kind of changed the fashion game from what it was back then. There was a big transition from what I saw from 28, maybe 2018, early 2019, from like 20 late 2019 to like 2020, especially with the whole like brands like Shein, fast fashion, like Boohoo, places like that. People do not care about brands anymore. Like back in the day, people wear designer from head to toe, and that was what was considered drip. Now, people are more understated. Like you wear cargo pants, the stuff that's coming back, with like baggy shirts. Like no one is dressing for brand anymore. People actually care about how outfits actually fit. And you know what? This I feel like this TikTok kind of changed fashion in general, right? That app is so vast. The algorithm is so specific to what you like, who you are as a person. I can scroll through someone's. If you give me someone's phone with nothing but the TikTok app opened up, and the person is active on TikTok, I can discover who that person is based off of their TikTok for you page in one day. Like I'll know that person's interest, I'll know that person's deepest, darkest thoughts off of their TikTok for you page. That algorithm is so like specific. So when it comes to fashion, if you're into fashion like anything, like you can tell the person like, there's so many subgenres of fashion on TikTok that is so what's the word? Like that you can't be pigeoned into one subgenre. Right, back in the day, the only genre of fashion that was dominant was like that tacky brand or streetwear that no one really does anymore. And some people still do it, but not like the way they used to do it back then. Everybody used to do it, but now people are doing completely different things. You have completely different lanes that everybody's switching to. Nowadays, you have tech wear. You have like the common like cargo pants TikTok thing. You have like minimal fashion, I've seen like a wide variety of things. Nobody's just doing the same thing anymore because that's what's getting the views. I honestly, it's affected kind of what the YouTubers that people you watch back in the day for like fashion and like things like that. Like that nigga Blazendary, he look at his views now versus compared to his views back then. But now he's like a 200K subscriber channel getting like 20K views a video. Like his interaction, that shit is terrible. It's really bad compared to channels back in the day. Like those channels back in those same channels back in the day would do like 1 million views, 2 million views, like, and now they're not doing any new numbers because nobody is interested in dressing one specific type of way. Everybody is diversifying and everybody is expressing themselves, and everyone actually wants to dress not just for brand. People want to dress based on their own interest. Of course, there's still hype. There's still clothing items that get hype. If you show up with Dior Jordan 1s, of course, people will like compliment you and say, "Oh, that's nice," and everything like that. But now people are more free to express themselves. I mean, you have people wearing reps now and like proudly saying, "Oh yeah, these are reps." Back in the day, you get clowned for wearing reps. Like no matter how nice they looked, if you told someone you were wearing reps, nobody's gonna take you serious. Now you tell somebody you wear reps, no, everybody's like, okay, that's fine, like that's cool. They look nice. They look exactly like new ones. Like they look exactly like the real ones. So yeah, I feel like TikTok changed fashion. I'm excited to see where the fashion game is gonna go within the next 5 years. Even within the next year. Like no one is just doing the exact same thing. I want to see where it goes. I want to see what happens to the whole game and the whole lane and everything like that. But ultimately, yeah, I think TikTok, honestly, as an app, has changed fashion for the better. And not just fashion, honestly. I know this video was about fashion, but TikTok really changed a lot about this, like the world. I'm not gonna go into depth because this video is just about fashion and everything, but just think deeply to yourself about as things you were interested in and how much TikTok affected it. Because TikTok affected pretty much everyone's interests. Every interest you have, TikTok affected it. I don't even use that app that much, and I know. But yeah, anyways, guys, yeah. This was kind of a short one. I just wanted to get something off the top of my head. Yeah, and make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give this you share this video with friends, with family, and yeah, make sure you subscribe and everything. I will be back with more content coming soon. This channel is about to take off. Trust me, trust me, trust me. This channel is about to take off. I promise you. All right. See you guys.